Today I'd like to talk about self-leadership. Yes, it's a very important topic. I am ready. I hope you are ready. Let's go. The definition of self-leadership is your ability to manage your life priorities. Wow. Your ability to manage your life priorities. You know, we struggle with that most of the time. Everyone I come across with, they ask me if I should, can you talk about time management? Time management. I have time management issues. We all have 24 hours. So everything starts with self-leadership. If you want to improve your own leadership, focus on your self-leadership. And I'm going to give you 7 keys for a successful self-leadership. Number 1 is knowing your core values. I remember going through an exercise called core value exercise with John C. Maxwell and one of his trainings. We narrowed down 42 different core values written on little cards, and I had to select my top 5 core values. That helped me a lot because that was an eye-opening exercise for me to narrow down and think about and reflect about my own core values. Of course, I loved all 42 different core values, but I quickly realized that only 5 or top 7 of them matters the most to me. And that was very important. Do you know your core values? So if you want to improve your self-leadership, work on understanding and knowing your core values, because core values is going to help you make decisions quicker and bolder and better. When you lead by your core values, life is better. Number 2 is knowing your purpose. Wow, that why and the purpose, the mission in your life, that's your drive, that's your energy, that's your fire within. And you know that self-leadership is an inside job, so the fire starts within when you know your own purpose in life. Number 3, knowing your priorities. You know, people mostly have to-do lists. They have 10, 15 things listed there, and they think that they can manage the whole thing. I recommend you have only 4 or 5 items, your top priorities, everything that's gonna get you closer to your mission and purpose in life. Get rid of everything else. There are so many things that you should transfer from your to-do list to your not to-do list. Pay attention to what I say. Transfer those unnecessary activities from your to-do list to your not to-do list. And that is the key to your self-leadership. Number 4, knowing your strengths. Yes, I love to learn about you a little bit more and know your gifts and talents. As someone who is a leader, entrepreneur, and a business person, you need to know your strengths, your gifted zones, the areas that you are really good at. And instead of focusing on your weaknesses, focus on your strengths. And I want to leave you by this on this area here. Focus on your gift zone, not your weaknesses. On the areas of abilities. When it comes to your abilities, focus on your strengths. When it comes to your choices, focus on your weaknesses. Because on the areas of choices, like our own attitude, we need to make a change fast and vast because it's a choice. Your smile, you being kind is a choice. On the areas of abilities, you focus on your strengths, not your weaknesses. Number 5, identify your weaknesses. It's good as someone who wants to be a successful leader, especially starting with self-leadership. It's very important for you to understand the areas of your weaknesses. Number 6, you need to know what you love in life. Loving to keep your commitments, your transparency, your open, honest communication. Loving to communicate with people and connecting with them. Loving to adding value to people and loving to serving others. Yes, so part of self-leadership is knowing what you love in life. Last but not least is knowing your spiritual needs. Everything we talked about, the foundation is our spiritual needs. How do you feed your spirituality? Our mind, we feed our mind with music, with books, hanging around with positive people, doing something exciting. We're feeding our body, but how do you feed your spiritual needs? Reading books, reflecting, thinking, praying, meditating. All of the above will help your spiritual needs. And self-leadership. In order to have a successful self-leadership, we need to build a foundation. You can't build this leadership, this dynamic, this huge and powerful dynamic on the sands. You need to build it on the rock. And the rock and the foundation is our spiritual needs. The time that you spend to meditate, pray, and spend time with the source, to connect with the source, to receive some positive information and ideas, will help you with your love, will help you with your weaknesses, with your strengths, with your priorities, with your purpose, and it will help you with your core values. That's how you're gonna make it to be a fantastic leader, because you have a solid self-leadership. Thanks so much. God bless you guys. I love you. Stay safe. Thank you for watching my YouTube channel. Yes, it's all about leadership. And if you like the content, if you love the content, subscribe to my channel so I send you a video every single day to keep you in the loop. Thanks so much and God bless.